What are you wearing today? How did you choose to present yourself? Did you ever stop to question why modern humans started wearing clothes in the first place? It's easy to forget that the first modern humans were running around naked without body hair and without clothing for at least 30,000 years. There are many different hypotheses why humans evolved to have less body hair, and it's difficult to decide what is most believable. But what we will discuss today is why did humans start wearing clothes and why are we still wearing clothes today? I have 3 explanations. Let's start off with the obvious one. Number 1, to keep warm. Due to the loss of body hair, humans had to rely on dark skin pigmentation to avoid the adverse effects of the sun's rays. It was only after emigrating to colder regions of the world did humans ever really need the extra warmth and protection of clothes against their environment. So, did humans gradually wear more and more clothing as they traveled northwards and realized that wearing animal skin could keep them warm? Or did humans begin wearing clothing for other reasons? If the latter is more correct, then that would allow us to consider the next 2 out of my 3 reasons why humans started wearing clothes. Number 2, to attract attention. Perhaps clothes were the side effect of hunting and selection pressure. If so, wearing the fur of prey may have been an indicator of an individual's strength and prowess. Humans developed intelligence as hunting became more of a technical activity, involving more tools and strategies. As a result, the evidence of good hunting, e.g. animal skin, could have been evidence of acuity. These furs could then be shared with females to show who has been taken. Also, as furs are quite long-lasting, the next generation of fur-wearing hominids could then be wearing the fur worn by their parents as a sign of direct lineage. If so, selection pressure may have initiated fashion. It is evident today that fashion and outward appearances is a large factor in attracting another individual. And finally, point number 3, to repel attention. Conversely, clothes may have been used for modesty. Perhaps humans covered their naked bodies to indicate that they were no longer available for mating, and therefore wanted to avoid attention from the opposite sex. But why? Probably because of encephalization. Humans have huge brains. This may explain why humans are born altricial, so that they are physically able to exit the mother before the head grows too big to get out safely. Being altricial, humans need extra time and energy to be spent on being raised properly. It's likely that the mother would not exhibit herself as free to mate in order to raise her children. Maybe clothing was also particularly needed as bipedalism meant that genitals were no longer hidden. The added complication to human mating makes breeding more selective, enabling humans to evolve further. Some examples of how we could prove these 3 hypotheses would be analyzing archaeological findings, simulating appropriate models, and by analyzing past and future observations of the behavior of other primates.